I'm not either, Clark. This is a talented team. Coming into the year, I think everybody expected them to be pretty strong. And to this point, I mean, they've done exactly what they wanted to do. This is a very good basketball team.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the two. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Batum in at the three, the small forward. Now here's LeBron. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Here's Waiters. And the layup's good off the glass. Waiters got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign. You have referees all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Very successful free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. They hit about 80% from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Irving against Lillard. Irving drives in, kicks it to Waiters. For three, no good. And it's Portland the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Always a little tougher to see how you match up with teams in the opposite conference because you just don't see them very often.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Batum against LeBron. Batum grabs the miss. Steve talking about the lack of games, reps between these two teams. There's not a lot of history between them. And this is their first chance this season to create some, I guess, with one more meeting later on coming up.
You know, that's what we get when it's East versus West, Kevin, but it certainly hasn't detracted from the atmosphere in here. I think, if anything, it's added a little something to it.
I agree. And here are the Cavaliers now. The Blazers getting the bucket.
What a box out there. Beautiful rebounding.
And now here's Batum, the fast break opportunity. Lillard outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Now here's James, coming off 31 points last game. And Waiters kicks to LeBron. And on the way from Irving for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Batum's got his third rebound tonight.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm. Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's LeBron, the 15-footer. Good. LeBron's got his first basket.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Lillard against Irving. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Dishes to Aldridge. And the rejection by Noel. And he gets it back. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Outside Irving. Waiters with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. 5 to shoot. James wide open. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard outside. And the rejection by Noel. LeBron left side. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him. Here's Lillard. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. Aldridge with a screen on Irving. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Here's LeBron. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. 2 shots. And it's tied up with that one. Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Feeds to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Releases. And he hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 7.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. That's good. 10 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 7. On the wing, Batum. Back to Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They ran away with that game, mostly thanks to their play at the offensive end.
That's exactly right, guys. There was crisp movement by the players and the ball throughout that game, and they got a lot of high-quality shots as a result.
And here's McCollum after LeBron James hitting the 3. From the line, here's Lopez, and it's blocked by Love. And that one's good. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And Waiters kicks to Irving. James outside. The feed to Waiters. Pass to Noel. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Passes it to Waiters. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive. And Noel kicks to Waiters. Batum against James. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
The Cavaliers leading by 4, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Well, checking out some numbers here for Dion Waiters. Solid numbers last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
Now, here's Batum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well. Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Waiters. In the corner, it's James. Off target. That was a little heat check. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Batum attacking. Back to Robinson. Lillard outside. Leonard trying to break 3. And it's off the back rim. No good.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And Waiters kicks to Love. Back to Waiters. James outside. Waiters against Lillard. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Paul Westphal gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, Kevin. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Vaughn, the pass to Crowder. Over in the corner, Batum. Left side, Batum. Portland needs to get off a shot. Vaughn. Another shot. And Robinson with the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now, here is Young. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And that is good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And so here's Portland. Vaughn. He's guarded by Waiters. Vaughn, the pass to Crowder. Outside, Batum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 6. The dish to Young. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And the foul called on Myers-Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 1. Waiters gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Young comes over to help. Pass to Batum. He feeds it to Crowder. Leonard with a screen on Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vaughn. The shot no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Into Smith. Cleveland moving around. And the foul goes against Portland. The Cavaliers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And as he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Good on both. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Batum dishes to Leonard. Here's Vaughn. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
Now, here is Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Off the screen. Jump shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Robinson a screen on Waiters. Just 3 on the clock. The shot will not go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.